In September 2014, the voting age in Scotland was changed to allow under 18s to vote. David Cameron lowered the age to introduce new electoral powers for the Scottish Parliament. However, despite controversy around this change, the Prime Minister gave the Scottish ministers powers to set up a separate voting age for elections. With the English elections approaching in May 2015, the question being asked is 16 and 17-year-olds in England be given the same right to vote. Some of the factors being considered in support of a law change in England include the fact that 16-year-olds can sign up for the armed forces but can't vote on who controls the army. They can leave school and get a job at 16 but can't vote on who controls education and employment. These young people can be taxed at 16 but can't vote. From this, some people think there should be no taxation without representation. They can even get married at 16 but aren't considered mature enough to vote. So we asked some students and teachers at Cranford Community College whether or not they think 16-year-olds in England should be allowed to vote.
I think 16-year-olds should be allowed to vote once they've had an education about the different political parties, so I think the school should put an emphasis on doing that as part of the curriculum. So for this May election, I would probably suggest no, but for future ones, I think it should be part of the curriculum that they do learn that so they can make an informed choice.
Because they're young adults, if they can do the other stuff, they can do this too. And they passed the GCSE and now most of them are trying to go to university, so they already know who to elect.
No, I don't. And the reason why I think this is, having taught lots of 16-year-olds, I don't think they're mature enough and old enough to make these decisions. They are quite often immature, will act up, fight around, and should these people have the right to say how a country is run? I don't think so.
My gut reaction is to say no. I don't think they should be able to vote in the next elections, but I would be open to having my mind changed about that. But in my view, and I've just watched an incident right now in my classroom with a 16-year-old who wasn't acting in a very mature manner, and it would worry me to think that people at that age could vote.
Yes, since it's a big major part of the country, because of this is like a united country. I think the 16 years old should vote, even despite they're not 18. After 15 they do have maturity levels.
We would love to hear your thoughts on this story. Should England copy Scotland's laws, or should England stay as it is? What do you think? Get in touch via our website.